Hey, Empire Builders. Welcome to episode 22 of Next Up Empire. This is my daily series to help you build your business empire with ancient wisdom. Now, today, we're going to talk about how to turn challenges into opportunities with ancient wisdom. You see, I built my empire by tapping into the timeless teachings of Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. And it's my animal based diet and morning routine that keeps me energized to face any obstacle head on. Now, I'm dropping new episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, so stick with me all week. And if you're new, here's a quick look at my last 5 years. I co founded a company called Solar Grids, a solar energy franchisor. And as CEO, I scaled us to over 100 franchise territories in just 3 years. We then condensed down to 49 real strong ones, and then we merged with Stardust Solar. Now, today, we're the largest solar franchisor in North America, a publicly traded company with 86 franchise territories. Today, I'm focused on growth and raising capital. But that journey wasn't always smooth. Challenges hit hard, like industry shifts and tough merger talks. Now, we turned those into opportunities, and that's what really got us here. Yesterday in episode 21, we mastered focus, like setting priorities, cutting distractions, imagining success, and feeling energy. Today, we're using that focus to turn challenges into opportunities because ancient wisdom teaches that every obstacle is a chance to grow your empire. So let's dive in. You see, ancient wisdom is all about flipping the script. Napoleon Hill said, challenges test your purpose. Earl Nightingale said, your thoughts turn obstacles into stepping stones. And Neville Goddard taught that imagining a better outcome reshapes reality. You see, it's my morning routine that really sets me up for success for the day. It keeps me sharp to face challenges with clarity. So, we're going to go over 5 steps inspired by ancient wisdom to turn challenges into opportunities and help you build your empire. First, you've got to reframe challenges as growth tests because ancient wisdom teaches that obstacles strengthen your purpose. Napoleon Hill said adversity is a test of your definite purpose, and passing it builds your empire. In 2021, when global supply chain disruptions rocked the solar industry, shortages of components like solar panels and inverters, we experienced soaring shipping costs and slowed deliveries. Now, solar grids could have panicked, but instead we saw it as a challenge to differentiate. We already had sales franchisees. That was our sales model. That was our franchise model focus. And then we doubled down and we prepared to start our own installation company and installation franchisees. Now, it was this focus on strategic growth that strengthened our position in a turbulent market. Compare that to my Forex days. I'd see a losing trade as failure or a losing day as failure, not a lesson. Now, why does this help you? Because reframing challenges builds resilience. It's like seeing a lost client as a chance to improve your pitch. Now, if you're starting a business, view a rejection as feedback. And if you're thinking about a franchise, a tough market isn't an obstacle, it's your chance to shine. And also, there's less competition. So, book a call with me. My link's below if you want to talk about franchising and you want to explore that option. Let's talk about journaling because my gratitude journaling really helps me reframe daily. I encourage you to give it a try if you haven't already. Now, for you, this means picking one challenge. Write it down. My challenge is, and write that specific obstacle down and share it in the comments. Second, you've got to shift your thoughts to create solutions because ancient wisdom teaches that focus creates opportunity. Earl Nightingale said, you become what you think about most. So think solutions, not problems. Now, during our merger in 2024, we hit a snag. Franchisees were worried about changes. I shifted my thoughts. How do we make this a win-win for them? We came up with a plan. We rolled out extra training and support. We gave them stock options in the company. We turned that fear into excitement for them, and their trust in us continued. Now, compare that to real estate days. I dwell on market crashes in '07, not solutions, and that took me out of the real estate industry. Now, listening to ancient icons like Napoleon Hill and Neville Goddard keeps my mind solution focused. Now, why does this help you? Because solution thinking turns obstacles into wins, like solving a customer complaint to build loyalty. If you're building a business, find one fix for a problem. For you, this means finding one solution. Write it down. My solution to is this. Share it in the comments. Third, you've got to imagine the opportunity ahead because ancient wisdom teaches that champions create their future. Neville Goddard said to live in the end result. So imagine the challenge already turned into an opportunity. Every morning after journaling, I'd visualize our team overcoming hurdles. I'd visualize franchisees thriving despite the competition. I'd visualize our merger succeeding. You see, it was that vision that drove us to 10x our potential. Now, why does this help you? Because imagining the win fuels action, like turning a failed launch into a better product. Now, if you're starting a business, picture a setback leading to a breakthrough. You've got to visualize it. And if you're considering a franchise, imagine challenges making you stronger. You see, a franchise system is designed to support you, so you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You see, my journaling centers this vision, so I encourage you to write yours down too. Now, for you, this means visualizing your opportunity. Close your eyes, see the challenge solved, feel the success, and write it down. My opportunity from this specific challenge is this specific outcome. Share it in the comments. Fourth, you've got to take bold action to seize it. Because ancient wisdom teaches that opportunities come to those who act. Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard all emphasized action as a bridge between vision and reality. When we faced pricing wars at Solar Grids, I didn't just imagine a solution, I acted. We put the pieces in place to launch a whole nother franchise model, and that bold action turned a challenge into growth. Now, in my early Forex days, I'd hesitate after a loss or a losing day, missing the chance to pivot. Now, why does this help you? Because action turns opportunities into wins, like following up on a lead after a rejection. Now, if you're building a business, act on one idea today. Maybe cold call a client, pick up the phone, and just cold call. Following laws, of course. Now, for you, this means acting on your vision. Write it down. I'll act on this specific challenge by doing this specific action. Share it in the comments below. I'd love to see it. Last but not least, you've got to fuel your body to sustain momentum. Because ancient wisdom teaches that champions need energy to keep pushing. Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard all knew that energy drives action. You see, it's my morning routine that powers me to face obstacles. After a glass of electrolytes in the morning with my watermelon amazing grass, I eat 10 eggs at least, sometimes with turkey, bacon, or avocado. I do this so I get high protein and fats to fuel me and keep me sharp. In my previous days, I used to eat a high carb, high sugar meal, and I'd crash by early afternoon. Now, why does this help you? Because energy lets you sustain momentum, like powering through a tough day or navigating a franchise market. Now, if you're building a business, make sure you fuel up properly to push through. Get the right nutrients in your body so you feel good. It's super important. Write it down. I'll fuel my momentum with, and write down your specific meal or whatever you eat for breakfast. Share it in the comments. I'd love to see it. So that's how you turn challenges into opportunities with ancient wisdom. You've got to reframe them as growth tests, shift the solutions, imagine the win, take bold action, and last but not least, fuel your momentum. All inspired by Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard, and Earl Nightingale. I scaled a franchise empire to over 100 franchise territories with a merger and an IPO. But we face challenges head on. See, it's my morning routine that keeps me sharp to do it. So just want to say thanks for watching. This series is your daily push. Tuesday through Saturday, I'm here to let you know you can do this. If an 18-year-old small town Nebraska boy like me can do it, you can do it. Now it's your turn. One call with me could change your game. So click the link below, book it. No pressure, just real talk. I've got new episodes coming out every Tuesday through Saturday, so hit subscribe if you haven't already. And drop me a comment. I'll reply to every single one. This is your shot. Freedom, cash, ultimately your empire starts right now. So let's do this together, and I'll see you Tuesday for episode 23.